Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video today. So in this video, I'm going to be going over my bagged 2018 Ford F-150. As you can see, this isn't a Ford factory color. This is actually a Toyota. It's called the Quicksand. So we got rid of when we shot the truck, we didn't do the gray base. We did it with white base, so it gives it a little more of a brighter and a little more creamier of a tan on the vehicle. Looking down at the front of it here, this is the stainless grills that I had made for it, for the top, the bottom, and then we matched it with the bumper. Normally on the Fords they have like those little black bump out plastic pieces, so we got rid of all that and made the stainless grill all the way across. And to me it's kind of more uniform, where this kind of matches all up here. And we did like a nice little border around everything with the little bars in the middle. Coming up to the actual grill piece, we 3D printed some pieces here and then did body work them, had them all molded into the grill. Same with this piece here, and then we shrunk down the Ford emblem, got rid of the lettering on it, just made it smooth, but now it all kind of just matches all the way down. Coming over to the fog lights down here in the bumper, normally this has the black plastic, kind of what you see down here. We removed that, made it all out of metal, and we did the little ring around the fog light, and then I had the fog light color matched to the tan. So to me it looks really sharp, really custom. Just seen it all done out of metal. There's no plastic or anything there. And then we did the color matched headlights on it. And coming around over here, got rid of the F150 emblem here. And then did the color match mirrors on it. And another cool piece that I really like is that I did the flush mount door handles. These aren't the Ken Diggett ones. These actually had a shop make them for me custom for the truck. So we used the width of the factory Ford handle, and then you can see I have a 45 on the back of the handle, because when you look back at the truck, you got the 45 at the headlight. So we added the 45 on the door handle, as well as you got the little angled up here on the rear window. So it's super nice, super flush. From a distance it almost looks like the truck's fully shaved, but then when you come up you see the little flush mount handle. This was a cool detail, but it was a lot of work to get it to look like that, but to me it was worth it. So you can see it just opens up just like that, nice and simple. And then coming on down to the bed of the truck, you can see I still got some exposed aluminum. So we got rid of the plastic up here, made it all the aluminum pieces, welded it into the bed here. And then looking on the inside, it's kind of hard to see. If you look at a stock bed, it has like dimples that are raised on the inside. I went ahead and had those all reworked and smoothed out. The reason why is when you would be looking at the truck, you would see the shadow on the back of the cab here, and I didn't like that, so I went in and we had all that aluminum worked. Coming up here, we did the back panel here. We did the 45 up here, all the way down. Did the nice little 45 here. I got to kind of redo a little bit of this here so it actually ties into the tailgate and then maps this line coming this way. But when we added this piece, we put the little factory little lip in it, like what's on the plastic of the truck. So we did that all the way down, shaved the handle back here, did the little, left the mirror, got rid of the Ford emblem, and then looking down further, obviously we got rid of the bumper. These little corners here, I'm not a fan of how they turned out, so we're going to come back and remove this and this roll pan, give a little more detail to it. It's a little flat, there's not much to it, but it was just the first round, just kind of see what we could do to it. So we'll go back and come up with something a little better. And then you can see I did the factory colored tail lights, and you can see there again has the 45 like the headlights, and then that's why we added it to the door handle as well. And then looking up at the cab, you can see we shaved the third brake light off. To me it looks really clean with no third brake light up there. Now the next thing is I'd like to remove these little black strips here, fill that in with aluminum, have it all color matched. And for the rims, I'm running 24 by 11 rotiforms. The pretty cool thing about these rims is when they were put on the truck at the time, back in 2018, they were a one-off rim. Rotiform made the rim but only had the 5 hoops. Since they had the 6 lug showing, they thought, well, let's make it 6 hoops so it matches the 6 lug. So to me it's a super sharp rim. I like the color of the powder coat that we did, and I believe the color of powder coat on that is a rotiform color that they have on their list, and I want to say it's brushed copper, matte brushed copper or something like that, I believe is what the color is on it. And then you can see we have the nice bare brakes in the back that are all been camouflage dipped, and then did the drilled and slotted rotors. The truck is airbagged, as you can tell, and it is 4-linked in there. It's kind of hard to see. We got rid of the leaf springs and did a 4-link back there, and then it's obviously airbagged up front. And then for the interior, just did like a nice cat skin, just the seats with the orange to kind of match the calipers. I'll go ahead and pop the hood here, show you. We just have a little bit of stuff done to it. So this does have the Ford 5.0 Coyote motor in it, and then we added the Roush Supercharger. And we also added a nice Borla exhaust on it, so it sounds really nice, and when you get on it, it wants to go, which is pretty nice too. So you can see up here with all the stainless grills made, how it sits in here real nice. Obviously it's dirty, but when it's all cleaned up, it looks good. And then I want to come in here and do a little bit of aluminum work to clean this up, and then I need to paint the underside of the hood. But you can see that it's all been color matched, or colored, you know, it's not a wrap or anything on the truck. A lot of people think the truck's wrapped, but it's not. It's actually, everything was torn apart and all painted the color. So to me, it's completely different for the 150. I don't see this color on that truck. Same with the rims, same with the color of the powder coat on the rims. So I really enjoy how this one turned out. And on the channel, I'll be showing more progress with finishing up the roll pan, doing the bottom of the bumper down here. The next thing I would like to do is my cowl up here. Eliminate the wipers, make this all out of aluminum without the little holes here, but have the little indentation which matches the hood. And then put that in when I go to shows with it, and then when I am going to daily driver it, I could take it off and then put my windshield wipers and this factory one back in. So that's where we're at on this truck. I figured I'd bring it onto the channel so you guys know that I'm building my 04 F250, and now I have my 2018 F150. So you kind of tell I'm a Ford guy. So you don't see many of the 150s airbagged, and kind of a lot of work to the aluminum done to it. That's what I like about it, that tweaking little things on the aluminum, making it a little one-off, so when I do go to truck shows, I know it'll be different than everyone else when I go there. So it'll be fun to show it off when I actually get it all completed. You can see down here, normally it had plastic stuff down here. That's why you see this kind of messed up, because this has a little plastic piece. We got rid of that and then reworked all that on the inside. So obviously it all has to get repainted, the bed, but that's why you see it like that. Still debating if I'm going to shave the tailgate or the gas door. Not sure yet. Put it into the bed. My plan is to do a body drop on it. I don't know if I'll want to do it after I get all the aluminum work done on, but that would be the end goal, is to have it fully body dropped on. These are 24, so I'd like to have the same rim, but have it made in a 26. Do a 26 by 12 and like a 26 by 10 up front. Have it all laid out on the rockers, which would look really cool. So this is what I got for now on this one. You know, guys, leave me a comment down below what you think of this truck and what you think I've already done to it. I appreciate if you guys subscribe to the channel, follow along. And got the diesel truck if you're into lifted trucks, and I got the lowered bagged F150 if you're into the lowered trucks. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you.